Hey, what is up guys? Hopefully you guys are doing absolutely great. Now welcome back to another episode of Monday Show, and right now in this episode I have something really special. That is, I got a new phone. So this device is from April 2018, but this is one of the best phone that I can get for this price range, because I need a phone, I needed a phone that is not that expensive but has a lot of things to offer in Android category. So that's the reason I picked up Nokia 6.1, and right now in this video I'm going to share my opinion and the review of this Nokia 6.1, and there are a couple of things that is noted down right now, and you can see that we're going to talk in this video about Nokia 6.1 build quality, design, camera performance, battery, and also the main special thing that I like is sound quality. So before going to the video, let me show you something that is really special. So as you guys have already seen that it is really durable, and I'll be back in that durability part very soon. At first, let's start with the build quality, and as you can see this device is really great, and it has been made out of 6000 series aluminum. That is really great. Like the iPhone 7 is made out of 7000 series of aluminum, and that is really durable, and in my opinion for this price it's around $100, and for that price it is one of the best device that you can get right now from the market for this price range. Diamond cut copper finish, that is really great. Like the edges, as you can see, it is really sharp, really great, and it is shiny every single time. Like right now if I hold my phone and I hold my iPhone XS Max, I feel that this is really expensive. That I don't know what is the reason, but I feel that, and that's my personal opinion, and I prefer box set design. And this is totally made out of metal, and this is box set design. That means it is really great, and I like this phone because of this box set design. So yeah, that feels me really great, and the build quality is amazing. And from the Zeri video, as you can see, like I don't want to bend my phone, but I know that this phone is really durable because it feels really durable. I can throw this thing a couple of times, and I hope that there will be nothing really bad things should happen with this device. So with that said guys, the build quality is really great and amazing. Now let's come to the design. As you guys can see that the design is really super. Like the color of this thing, and especially the black one that I have, is really great. As you guys can see already that the copper finish of this thing is really great. Every single time when you go out and you are in a sunny great environment, that it is going to be shining very well. Trust me, it is going to be shine very well, and I don't think that there is any device on the market like this for this price range. But I know that this is not the 2019 style, like that notch or cutout, water drop, anything like that, but I wanted to get a device that is really fresh for the price, because I wanted to get a device that is not that expensive and can offer me a lot of things in Android category, because I have an iPhone and I wanted a secondary device that is not too expensive but can work a lot of things. So that's about the design. Design is first class. Now let's come into the camera. That is one of the most important thing for me, because I used to shoot a lot of videos and also some photos exactly. So I shot a lot of photos with these devices, and the video quality is really great. And as you guys can see, the photo samples are really great. Like all the photos are really great, not the best on the market, because you know that it is not that expensive phone, and for the price it justifies the quality in my opinion. And one thing that is the display is not that great. That's the reason the photo you capture from your device is not that it doesn't look that great on your phone, but every single time when you get your photo from your mobile to laptop or any other device that has a good display, then it shines. Like then the photo looks 10 times better than what you have on your screen. So that's about the photo quality. The high dynamic range is not that great, but the thing is the photos are very sharp because of this Zeiss optic. Like Zeiss is one of the most famous brand for lenses. Like Zeiss makes world's expensive lenses for Sony. Like every single lenses of Zeiss are more than $2,000 every single lens. So Zeiss lens are really great. That's the reason we can get some amazing quality in terms of the lens, because this Zeiss lens, Zeiss optic is really great. And I do not mind to have low megapixel. Like I do not care is about the space, like the specification. So I do not take the specification seriously. Like with not having a good specification, a device can be really great, trust me. So it is the main thing that I never talked about specification. That's the reason, because the specifications doesn't matter that much in terms of the real world performance. Like if it had a 48 megapixel, let me give you a small example, that Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro has 48 megapixel camera, and if you take 48 megapixel versus the 12 megapixel that provides by Redmi Note 7's main camera, you'll see that 12 megapixel is 10 times better than 48 megapixel. Sometimes 48 megapixel drops really bad. That's the reason I do not trust these brands having space like all those really great specifications. So I don't trust them. I trust on real world performance, how this thing performs. So as you can see, all the photos are really great, not the best but really great, useful. There's one thing left, is the video quality, and one thing I like on this phone, if you have to say, that is in camera department, the video is really great. In terms of video, you can shoot 1080p 120 fps, and you can also shoot 4K 30 and also 1080p 30 and 60. And one thing that is really going to impress you, that is the stabilization. So it has some really great stabilization. Let me show you something, that is the stabilization on this camera is like super. There is very few cameras on the market is as great as this. It's going to be really amazing. And right now in front of you guys, I'm gonna shoot some video. Like, can you see how stable this thing is? This is super stable. I have never seen this kind of stabilization in this kind of price range, because as you can see, even if I walk, even if I talk, like, it is super stable. I haven't seen anything like that. This is very, very stable in my opinion. Like, it is super. Like, if I walk, go back, go out, and I just jump a little, it is still really great. So that's another video. In front it only shoots 1080p 30, so that's the maximum. You cannot shoot 1080p 60, but one thing you can do is you can use the Google camera and you can shoot 1080p 60 very easily, and that is amazing. So that's about the camera specifications. Now let's jump into the next space, that is the performance. So as you can see, this is not the expensive phone on the market, and it ships with Snapdragon 630 processor. That is not really great, and it's from 2018, but still it can run games really amazingly. Like, I have already made that PUBG Mobile on Nokia 6.1, and I also played Free Fire. Very soon I'm gonna make Call of Duty on Nokia 6.1, and be sure to subscribe for that if you wanna see how Call of Duty Mobile performs on this device. So in my PUBG test, it went not the best, but it went pretty good. It runs on a smooth and medium graphics, in my opinion, maximum. If you want to play PUBG, you can use the ZFX tool, and in my video I also used the ZFX tool, and I played on smooth and extreme setting. It was fairly playable, and it was really great in my opinion. In day-to-day use, you will not find a lot of hiccups on your phone, and every single apps run really great. And as you can see, every single run, like, application takes a little while to load, but every single apps run pretty smoothly, because it has 32 gigs of storage and 3 gigs of RAM. And one thing I will suggest you is, do not go with 32 gigs. Try to get the 64 gigs, because that is going to help you a lot, because 32 gigs run out very soon. Anyway, the thing is, it can handle pretty much the basic apps that you use regularly, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, every single day. It will have no problem. But if you are doing some heavy gaming, then it cannot lift that well. So that's the simple thing, but you can play all the heavy lifting games very easily, no problem. I play PUBG, Call of Duty, and also Free Fire. There was not a lot of problem. And if you guys can hear some noise, then I'm really sorry. Someone started to work outside, and I cannot do something about that. So that's the reason I had to talk a little louder to drag down the volume. Anyway, so that was about the performance. Now let's come into the battery section, because the battery section is really important for me, because I wanted to use this thing as my daily driver. And can you see that I haven't used any case and also any screen protector on this device, because I wanted to use this thing as a fresh device. Like, I wanted to do the extreme device uses of this. So that's the reason I'm not gonna use any cases or anything on this device, because if this thing breaks, then I don't mind, because this is not that expensive. That's the reason I got this thing. This ships with 3000 mAh battery, but the thing is, this device has a screen that is only 1080p with 403 pixels, something like that, I'm not sure exactly. And that's the reason it can, like, it's an IPS LCD display, and that's the reason it can hold a long in terms of battery. So in terms of battery, I used to get 1 day of backup really usually. Like, I used to play some games, watch little YouTube, use some Facebook Messenger also, and also some Instagram, and I can get my day through. And it is not that hard to get the day through with this device, because it's not an OLED display. That's the reason it's not taking a lot of battery and consuming a lot of battery, and it's really simple. That's the reason you should not have any battery issue with this thing. Yes, I wish it could have 5000 mAh battery like the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2, and that would be really great. So that's about the battery. Now let's come into the sound section. For my uses, sound is really important, because I used to hear a lot of music, and also I used to watch some videos on Netflix like the Scared Games 2 and a lot of things, my favorite show. So anyway, that part, the sound is really great. But the Nokia 6, that was 2017, that has stereo speaker, but even though not having a stereo speaker, this can get very loud. And I have compared this thing with my iPhone XS Max, and as you can see, this is really great. Let me show you.
And welcome back to another episode of Tips and Tricks. And right now in this episode I have really special something for you guys, that is 7 YouTube setting that you must change right now. So in this episode I'm gonna give. Hey, what is up guys, hopefully you guys are doing absolutely great, and welcome back to another episode of Tips and Tricks. And right now in this episode I have really special something for you guys, that is 7 YouTube setting that you must change right now. So in this episode I'm gonna give you 7 tips.
And as you can see, the sound is really loud. Like, it's not the best, like you cannot directly compare to iPhone XS Max, but it is neck to iPhone XS Max. The bass is not that great, but the sound is very loud. So in terms of the sound quality, I have to give it like 8 around 10. So that's about the sound quality. And overall, if I have to say, this is a great package for $100. Like, you will not find any device this much cool, this much like strong. Yes, this is very strong, and I can use this device to break my iPhone XS Max really generic fact. You know that you cannot expect based in this price range. So that was all about the review and why I hold my device. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed the video, and if you want to get the Nokia 6.1 right now, then you can get, because when it released it was really expensive, but right now it is like $120 exactly. If you want, you can pick it out. I'm not saying you, but if you need a secondary phone, then you can, because it's not a flagship and I like flagship, but for users purposes, secondary phone, you can get it. Anyway, that was all for this Monday show. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed the Monday show. If you guys really enjoyed the Monday show, be sure to subscribe, because a lot of reviews are going to be on my channel. And to watch all those things, what you have to do is, you know that you have to subscribe the channel, you have to press the bell icon, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Till then, what I have to say is goodbye. And before saying goodbye, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon, because that's really important. And with that said guys, if you like my Nokia 6.1, be sure to like the video, and if you don't, then be sure to dislike. And goodbye.